Hey Capricorn, welcome back to another round of weekly readings. I hope the past week has been treating you well. You've come in the number 2 spot for the most viewed videos last week, so thank you very much and congratulations. Let's see what's going on for you this week, Capricorn. We've got the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Swords coming out first. That's an interesting combination. Oh my goodness, what is going on? With the Queen of Wands on the bottom. Let's get some more cards out. Tell us what's going on in this situation. The 9 of Cups, always speaks to, I'm hearing like a job well done. Like, look what I've done, accomplishments. It's like dreams coming true because there's an emotional connection to it. This isn't just pentacles here. Well, it isn't pentacles at all yet. But just a sense of like, I did it, and feeling very proud of oneself. With that 5 of Swords looking on, it's like, at what cost has this come? Okay, so I don't know if there's been some competition involved in a situation, where you've kind of not necessarily went to war with something, but certainly there is a competition of sorts. And this card to me always brings up the sense, at what cost did this come? These wishes being fulfilled or what have you. Followed by the eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so here we go with the Pentacles. It definitely speaks of hard work. I'm getting on a project right now. I'm not feeling a lot of love out of this just yet. We'll see if it comes up. The Page of Cups, just as I say that. An apology coming in potentially, 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. An apology coming in potentially, or an offer of love from a younger person, or just somebody who's a bit not, there's a naivety about them. Okay, let's do some clarifying here. Tell us about this 5 of Swords energy. What's this about here? What's this 5 of Swords energy about? Capricorn, I kind of feel this is your energy here with this 9 of Cups, but so we've got the Magician, the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. I love the Magician card. This is like taking matters into your own hands and getting it done. But what of this? To clarify the 5 of Swords. This is definitely, you've manifested something. We've got the Emperor at the bottom here. You've manifested something on your own. But it's almost like once you achieve this, you've had to kind of take a time out to reflect on something. This has this energy to me of like really thinking about something and taking time to reflect on it and feeling remorseful. Almost like, what have I done? Like, at what cost has this come, sort of thing. And then looking on to the 6 of Cups, it feels like this may have come at the cost of a relationship, is what I'm feeling. Why do I feel like I've done this reading for you before? I don't remember readings, and I don't go back and watch them. But I feel like I've been here before with you, Capricorn. I feel like you're probably your own boss for sure. Let's get some more out on this here. What's this Page of Cups about? Well, please clarify this Page of Cups energy here. The moon tried to peek out. What's this? The 4 of Wands energy. I still feel like it's an apology to do with someone that you have very fond feelings of, who's like your other half, or someone that you really enjoy being with, someone that you may even work with. There's something here about teamwork. When I see this Four of Wands card, it reminds me that what the two of you have accomplished together. But with this heavy emphasis on work, and taking time out, and then, you know, this Nine of Swords directly below this Eight of Pentacles, it has me feeling that there's an element of regret here. And I feel like it has to do with you manifested material wealth, but at the cost of potentially neglecting a relationship. Because I do feel it is already an existing relationship. I don't know if you're married to this person, but you've either known each other for a long time. It could be past lives together, or just a sense of just a really special relationship with somebody who is, again, I'm getting this this energy of this Page of Cups here. Somebody who's very sweet, who's very innocent, who's very, again, it's this naivety about them. And they're not dumb. They're nobody's fool, but they're just so pure and innocent. Like, there's just really that purity there. Tell us more about this situation for Capricorn, please. With the Page of Wands, this almost feels Ace of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, this almost feels like this energy of wanting to repair this. Whatever you've neglected while you've been busy doing your work and kind of manifesting in the material world, and, you know, a dream of yours potentially coming true. Like, this is something that you put everything into because it was a dream of yours to accomplish this. And now it's this energy of like, okay, now I have to attend to that which I neglected. Yeah, the Devil energy on the bottom there. Need to balance things out a bit. Tell us more about this Page of Wands, please. What's this Page of Wands about? If this is vice versa, just flip it around. If you're cross-watching, here you go. And tell us more about this Page of Wands, please. Use a second deck because it's just not wanting to come. So Seven of Cups and Five of Pentacles on the bottom, or on the split. Sorry guys, my energy is a bit low today, and I'm just a bit off. So if you're picking up on that, Four of Swords on the bottom there, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, the Fool, the Four of Wands on the split. Very interesting. Okay. Some of the same cards showing up. No coincidences. So Page of Wands. Tell me more about this Page of Wands, please. What's this Page of Wands about? Ooh, there's Three of Cups wanted to show itself. Celebration, coming together to celebrate. I feel almost this is like you wanting to apologize about this. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. With the Three of Wands and the High Priestess. And the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So again, I feel I feel this apology energy coming in where someone wants to apologize for having walked away and neglected a love situation, for having gone on this journey potentially to fulfill their dreams, to fulfill, something that would build these pentacles here. 8 might be a significant number for you in some way, shape, or form. And almost this bid to search for something that felt like it was missing. And again, I feel like this is your energy. I mentioned somewhere up above here, I believe, about, this being a wish of yours, and to finally see that come in. And so it's like walking away in order to have that come in. I just heard, when I looked at the High Priestess here, I'm just hearing I should have known better. Tell us more about this High Priestess, please. I feel like you might tell this person, or if it's vice versa, that, they bring so much light into your life with that Sun card at the bottom. Like, you are, I just heard like love of my life. And so there's almost a sense of making things right. Tell us more. What's this High Priestess card about? Yeah, the Tower. It's a Tower moment happening here. I feel like almost like after some self-reflection. Tell us more about this Tower moment. It's like a sudden realization is what I'm getting. Exactly. Look at that, you guys. So again, the Sun showing up on the bottom of the deck and the 6 of Cups. Double. Again, it's like this realization. Because something about this was being kept hidden, this realization that they feel this way about you. You're special to them. You're their sunshine. Like, there's so much that's brought into this life. Yeah, Temperance and the 8 of Swords. Temperance to me talks about bringing something back into balance, because I feel like something was out of balance here while you were, planting those pentacles and waiting, to harvest kind of the rewards from all this hard work, legit. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. This is something I think that a lot of us get caught up in. Like, it's really hard to balance things in life. It's really hard to balance your social life with your love life, if you even have one, right? With your work life. It's all these obligations and responsibilities, and you have to prioritize it at some point, and, hindsight's 20/20 a lot of the times. With this 8 of Swords energy in here, this is interesting. It's almost like you were blind to this. It's almost like, again, you're wanting to convey to this person that you felt there was no other choice. Like, you only saw one way of doing something, and there didn't seem like there was any other way to do this. I feel like you're communicating this to this person here. Yeah, with Ace of Cups on the bottom. We'll see if that comes up. But, yeah, Hangman energy here. This speaks to me again about illumination, about something becoming suddenly clear. Yeah, after some time going within and looking at this whole situation. 10 of Wands and the King of Swords at the bottom. Again, we've got 8 of Cups here. What else? 7 of Cups. Yeah. It's interesting. I just did Sagittarius's reading, and this was somewhat similar in that their partner, there'd been something there where this person had felt, where the Sagittarius person had felt their partner was neglecting them to an extent, or there was just something not right in the relationship, and they're thinking of walking away. and their partner was coming to them and being like, I'm sorry, and like, let me make this right. This has very similar energy to it. So if you're in that situation, you might want to check out Sagittarius's reading, and I'll make a note here to link it as well at the end of the video. Link to Sag. So it's easy to access if you're feeling drawn to that, because a lot of the same energies and cards are showing up here. So interesting here. How does your person feel about this? How does your person feel about this situation here? How does Capricorn's person feel about this? Eight of Swords. They're not too sure what to think of this. That's interesting. We get both of those coming out. I feel like they're in this energy where they don't know what to think. Oh, and Seven of Swords showing up. Yeah, that showed up in Sagittarius's reading. There's something about this that's difficult for them, and they don't know what to think of it. And it has to do with the Seven of Swords energy here. Again, I'm trying not to blend into Sagittarius's reading. Let me tap into the energy for yours, because I don't believe the Seven of Swords is always cheating. I almost feel like this person is suspicious of you in that they're like, are you just saying this to get what you want? Are you just telling me that you've thought long and hard about this, and there's this feeling of regret and remorse and stuff like that, and they're wondering if they can actually trust that. They don't know what to believe. They don't know what to think. But they're suspicious of your motivations, perhaps. Or do you really mean it? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, this person feels really hurt. We've got the Devil showing up again at the bottom here. This person wants to convey to you that they feel very hurt about something in your relationship. It's a very alone feeling. It's a very depressed feeling. It's that energy of not being able to see any good in the situation. They may be quite upset with you. They may feel that they're not in a position emotionally to see another side to the situation. They're so swept up in their Knight of Swords. They're so swept up in their emotions that it's kind of like, I can just feel this hurt, from this situation here. Yeah, again, I just feel this. Are you just coming in and saying this? Again, I don't know if the two of you have been through the same thing. I feel terrible, Capricorn, because I feel like I'm not slamming you. I don't want it to come across that way at all, because I do feel, and I did feel in this Sag reading that, this situation is one where it's nobody's fault. And I think that's why I spoke about that just a few minutes ago, about how this situation, it's like, I'm thinking of that song, No One's to Blame. Is that by Howard Johnson? Is the song that I'm getting. You might want to listen to that. But it's just this energy of this, of like, again, this was never your intention. We can get swept up in things sometimes. But this person is thinking that, this Knight of Wands energy, is this just something that you're going to say to get what you want? And then boom, the same thing happens again. And I'm left with this Tower moment. So this is what they're thinking right now. So it's not, this is not the truth of the matter necessarily, although it could be. But certainly this is how they're feeling. Okay. What would this person like to tell you? What would this other person like to tell you? And like I said, if this is, flip this. If this isn't your energy and it's your partner's, then just flip it around. I'm hearing that song and no one ever is to blame. No one is to blame. So Two of Cups flipped out and flipped back down again. I'm taking it because it feels like they're hesitant about this. Again, this came up in the Sagittarius reading when I spoke about outcomes for this situation. The Emperor also showed up again here. I'll talk about that in a minute because I feel like it's important. In Sagittarius, when I asked about what's the potential outcome of this, what would this person choose to do? And one of the scenarios was they would choose to start again with each other. So there's two options. They could leave. But in this context here, I'm feeling like, and again, because it popped up and flipped right back down, I think your person, their heart wants to come together again. In their heart, they want this. But in their mind, they're scared that they're going to be made a fool out. Like they're going to make this choice and it'll be, at the expense of them. So I think deep down in their hearts, the cards are telling me that they would like, you to start over again, to start fresh in this situation, that they'd accept your apology. I don't know, Capricorn, if you've got some Aries in your chart, but I feel like this is more of your energy here. I think you're probably a business person of some sort. You you might be very serious, very proud of your work, maybe a bit inflexible at times. And this is how this person perceives you, okay? They perceive you as potentially a bit inflexible at times and a bit controlling maybe, or domineering. And this has served you very well in business. Very, very well in business here. Again, because you've got that 10 of Cups coming. You were a hard worker. You're a very hard worker. But this person might perceive this of you. Darn it all if you're not involved with a Sagittarius or someone with a lot of Sag in their chart. Because I'm telling you, this is just, it's too similar. Absolutely too similar. Perhaps, I don't know if you're someone that kept close tabs on this person and they felt like they were kind of suffocating or something. But, all right, so what is the potential outcome in this situation here? I feel like I'm reading for a cross-watcher almost. Oh, this doesn't feel like a you reading. What's the potential outcome? If things continue as they are now, on this path now, if you come towards this person and offer, this heartfelt apology here, what's potentially to come? What's the potential future outcome of this? Remembering that we're all in charge of our fate. We can make our own decisions, yeah? And so anything can change at any moment. But as of this point in time, right now, Temperance. So Temperance speaks to me about balance being brought into this situation. And again, this came up in Sagittarius. Restoring balance is what I'm hearing. Through insight. Again, I feel like there's this light bulb moment of insight where it's just like, wait. Surprised the Hangman didn't come out in this one. Potential outcome. Again, I'm just getting more of this energy. It's almost like angelic in the sense that it's almost like a higher, order of some sort where this, Spirit wants to bring the two of you back together again. And there needs to be forgiveness in this situation. And if, Spirit can forgive and can acknowledge that you may have done things not in the greatest of ways as far as your relationship went. You might have sacrificed your relationship for your business sort of thing. Or, oh boy, or mix, like the position you held here, the Emperor energy, right? Great with managing people and they're the boss and, you kind of follow the boss's lead sort of thing. It may have not worked so well in your relationship. And it's saying that you understand this now and you've come to this. Like, I do legitimately believe, if I'm actually picking up on the right stuff here, that you are aware. I don't know remorseful necessarily, but certainly well aware and willing to make the changes that need to occur. Because this person is your everything. You mean the world to them. And without them, it's like a missing piece. It's like you've got everything in your hands that you could ever want. You know, you've made it. You're sitting in a beautiful spot for yourself. You worked hard for it. You invested a lot of time in this, but something's missing. And it's this Queen of Swords energy here. So you could also be involved with someone who is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who might have Sag in their chart because it's so closely linked, you guys. The Queen of Swords is somebody who kind of tells it like it is. She's someone that communicates without question. You know, it's this energy of, like, this is how he made me feel. This is how I felt. And this is the way it's going to be from now on if this is going to come back together again. It's also a possibility, too, that this person will cut you out. No, I'm not. I say that, but it doesn't feel right. It's like waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this person's been by your side this whole time. I think it's important for this person to understand. It's important for this person to hear from you that they have been your biggest fan all along, that they have helped you get to where you are. They've helped you build this. They've helped you realize this dream and achieve this dream of wanting something and waiting for the ships to come in, sort of thing. It's important for you to verbalize that to them. I don't know why I'm getting this, but it is what I'm getting. So that discussion needs to take place. So there's a potential that this discussion will take place where this person can air their feelings. Can we get more on the potential outcome, please? I might even use the other deck for this, because it will be in this person's hands what happens next. I think it's important for this person to feel like they have some control in the relationship as well. It's a potential outcome if things carry on. So just saw the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there might still be some defensiveness here. And this could be a warning as well. Do not be defensive with this person. You can't treat them as you would your business. Oh, okay. So the Sun, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. With the Two of Swords. Yeah, so there's definitely this thinking about this going, you know, this person's definitely taking some time out and thinking about this situation for sure. They're going to give it some thought. I've got the Four of Wands coming out again. And the Sun finally making its appearance from the bottom of the deck. So just like Sagittarius, there's two scenarios that I'm getting in my mind here. I mean, the first scenario is that this person's hearing you. You're illuminating to them just how special they are to you, how much you light up their life. You know, that you make an excellent team together. I think there's an acknowledgement that we did this together. Again, I'm getting that this person needs to hear that. They need to hear you say that I couldn't have done this on my own. And you couldn't have. You couldn't have. This person was pivotal in your success, I believe. Maybe not directly in the business itself, but if there was things that needed to be attended to outside of that, certainly, and they supported you. I feel like they were your biggest fan. Again, they were your support. And the two of you will agree to move on and try again, to start this over, to come together. This is actually really beautiful, the energy that I'm feeling right now. It's almost like getting to know each other again on a different level. You've softened, which is a good thing, and you're more into your heart space. You're evolving from this Emperor type energy in your relationship anyways into someone who's softer, gentler, who's willing to start over again with this person who has to, it's going to take time to rebuild this, but this person's open and willing to it. They really are. I feel like this would be for the majority. I do feel there's another camp where this person, Eve, despite all that you say, despite what you express and stuff, this person may choose to leave, to go away. Okay. I don't get the sense that that's for the large majority of folks, but there's a camp out there where I think this person will choose to move on. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Ooh, that went long. Boy, that didn't seem long at all in my head. It seemed like it was just like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, there you have it, Capricorn. I hope that resonated with someone out there. If it did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you want to be made aware of future readings coming in. Take care, Capricorn. Bye for now.